Why are you ashamed?
I want a cowboy hat. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
And I'm supposed to be British.
I'm supposed to have a Western. It's probably going to turn into a Southern accent because...
That's true. I don't really
knows?
know the difference between Western and Southern.
I don't know. It goes against everything in my spirit to speak this way.
It doesn't go against mine to speak in a British accent.
I would much prefer.
As you know on this channel, we often slip into a British accent.
We
not
often
on
do.
purpose.
We often do.
And it's just because it's more what? Enjoyable to speak this way?
Natural. Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be my character. My character is Maverick Bullock. I am claiming to be British, so we'll figure out what that means. Yeah.
The name's Ro-D-O.
Yeah.
And don't you forget it.
Alright, so but this week we're talking about books.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about them.
We're going to have to kind of speed run it because we are late for the dinner party.
The dinner party is starting
The
7 minutes ago.
dinner party has begun.
What are you looking for?
My book's over here.
Okay, understood. Yeah, so John has a lot more books than me, as usual. He's going to talk about the books he read. I'm going to take off my hat for now, and we're going to do it.
Okay, my first book is Open Water by Caleb Azuma Nelson. John, you've read that book already, I know, and I've been talking about rereading it, and I finally did. And guys, it is a 5-star book.
Okay!
It is. It genuinely is. The use of the second person, this talking about like black love and like blackness in general. This takes place in Britain. Obviously, like there's a lot of things that transcend countries, specifically our country and England. There's a lot of overlap there. There's like so many things that are so like quintessential to black culture. The first scene opens in a barbershop, which is just like a good safe space for a lot of black people. A lot of like black culture has taken place historically in barbershops. There's so many things. The repetition, it is poetry and music in a book in like narrative form. The use of repetition, there's a whole paragraph here that I just said it's an ode to summer, and that's what it is. There's a chapter where he talks about like things that he wishes, like he kind of talks to his grandma as he's going to sleep. His grandma that's passed, and like how he's living now. And that I wrote at the end of that chapter, I just said tears.
Aww.
Yeah. So
Dang.
it
I'm
is.
so glad it held up.
Yeah, tears. There it is. It starts with, you lost your grandma during the summer. You were sure you could lose no more.
Yeah, I relate to that.
So I reread it because it had been so long and we talk about this book so much and always rate it highly.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see if it held up. And it does.
Totally agree.
100%
I did that with Tenet with you.
Tenet with me. Oh, yes, Tenet of Wildfell Hall.
By
Yeah.
Anne Bronte.
Yeah.
I buddy read it with him because I was
She
like,
did?
I wonder if this holds up.
And it does.
did.
And it does. It definitely does.
Okay.
Well, I can't say that because it was my first time.
Fair enough. All right, second book for you.
Second book for me. This one, I honestly will talk about it fast because I kind of forgot it already. This is the 3 Lives of Cate K. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, the burpiest born in town. This is the book I got from Book of the Month. Not sponsored, but hey. This tells the story of a young girl, and I want to say her name. What is her real name? I forget, but she goes through 3 different names. And she is a writer now, and they're turning one of her stories into a book. But we follow her as she's a child. She's a really close friend. There's like a undertone of a queer love story throughout, which is really cool. They have a really close friendship. An accident happens in their hometown between her and the friend. And when that accident happens, our main character decides to flee and change her name. That's kind of where we start.
Oh.
So she changes her name to like start a new life. And then like her third name changes. She writes under a pseudonym as well. But the pseudonym is kind of like a throwback to an inside joke that she had with her childhood friend. My big issue with this book is I don't think the accident that happened justified the reaction the girl had. Like, the accident happened, and none of it was her fault, and I don't even think it would have been construed as her fault. But she did feel so much, like, guilt and maybe responsibility to the point that she was like, I can't be in this town anymore. Like, the people are going to think this was me, or, like, I don't know. Something in her brain caused her to be like, this is all on me, I have to get out of here, I have to change my name, and can't be who I was anymore. I didn't find that to be as believable as maybe it could have been. But it was a really cool story, a lot going back and forth, talking about being like in the publishing industry, turning a book into a movie, dealing with the actors and actresses. It is a little bit reminiscent of the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in a
Sure.
way.
The Three Lives.
The Three Lives, the Seven Husbands, and it's like our main character's love interest and how they kind of intertwine throughout. So it's cool. I think it's a fun read. It was chill, but it just wasn't my favorite. I don't remember much of it. So,
Yeah.
The Three Lives of Kate K. Kate Fagan.
Oh.
I know so much. There's so much K's going on.
Yeah. I would not have put Kate if my name was Kate.
Anyway.
So that'd be weird.
Yeah, but
That's true. That's fair enough. Yeah. Okay, I'm really excited to talk about the book that I read because it was from this year, 2025.
wow.
I actually got to a book that's from this year. I listened to it.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Libby.
I remember. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so it's The River Has Roots
It
by
does.
Amal El Mukhtar.
Yes,
with
who
Jen
half.
Carmela. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're right, but I was gonna say that you can finish. That's what I was gonna say.
Who wrote half of This Is How You Lose the Time War?
That is correct. So, this is her first debut novel on her own.
Nice.
If you don't get overly stimulated by a lot of sounds, I highly recommend the audiobook.
Oh, heard.
Because you have the sound of the river, you have music, you have vocals. I just looked it up on Storygraph, and it says, this program features music performed by the author and her sister, Dunya El-Mukhtar, with Amal and Dunya on harp, flute, and vocals, which makes so much sense.
Interesting. So it really is like an audio experience, an auditory experience.
Exactly. And then the narrator sings the songs to the melody that was intended
Dang,
for
okay.
them.
So I guess I should do audio.
I really
But I
recommend
felt like
it.
I wanted to read it in my hands.
I want both. I think the recommendation, if you have time and the space, get the physical book,
Yep.
listen to it, and read it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think that's the perfect experience for this. Because there were times when I was driving in my car and I was like, I want to be in a little fairyland and I don't want to be driving on the highway.
Yeah.
And I would want to immerse myself in the experience. But I found myself listening to it in the car and struggling to focus up, I guess. It says that it's 3 hours and 53 minutes, but the last hour of that is really just the preview to her next book.
Oh.
So I don't listen to it.
Okay, and get that bag.
Yeah. Like, I thought that was so funny.
And get that back.
I was like, okay, Jen, you read it to me. But I didn't. So one of the quotes says, "Oh, what is stronger than a death? Two sisters singing with one breath." So that's the sentiment of the story.
Is it poetry?
No.
Oh.
There's a lot of singing, though, and a lot of...
Oh, because that rhymed.
Well, because the magic system is called...
Magic system. Sorry.
Let me read this, and then I will explain.
Magic system.
Okay, so the Western version of you...
he's coming out.
He can't be quiet.
Oh my goodness.
So it says, in the small town of Thistleford, on the edge of Faerie, dwells the mysterious Hawthorne family.
Okay.
There they tend and harvest the enchanted willows and honor an ancient compact to sing to them in thanks for their magic.
Oh.
None more devotedly than the family's latest daughters, Esther and Isabel, who cherish each other as much as they cherish the ancient trees. But when Esther rejects a forceful suitor in a favor of a lover from the land of Faerie, not only the sisters' bond, but also their lives will be at risk. So, essentially, you have this magic system called grammar, and it is quite grammatical.
Okay.
And I'm a sucker for words.
Yeah.
I'm
And
a
grammar.
sucker for grammar,
Yeah.
specifically. And it talks about how grammar can be restricting, but also not. Like,
Yeah.
it can be this thing that holds you back and ties you down, but also it can be this thing that you utilize to express oneself. And it was a really beautiful interplay of those words.
Okay.
The story is a retelling of the 17th century murder ballad about sisters who cannot be separated, even in death.
Oh.
So it follows that 17th century, I think it's Gaelic? Something like that, where it's an old historical lore that she reworked into this modern retelling
Like
that is queer. And
Nordic, maybe?
not Nordic. I feel like it was Gaelic.
Sorry, you don't have to.
The river has roots. The river has roots. Has roots. Original.
The river has toots.
Okay.
She wrote The River Has Toots. It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, that's really the gist of it. I really had a great time.
What'd you rate it? You like highly? She's determined to find out.
Okay, it was Scottish.
Ah.
It was based on the 17th century Scottish murder ballad, The Cruel Sister,
Oh, I thought I heard that.
which you probably did, You struggle with this mustache?
Yeah, my beard hairs keep on. My mustache hairs keep
These
falling
two
out.
need to be
Yeah,
grabbed.
please pluck them.
One more.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Now it's much better.
And thank you very much.
Okay, it was probably tickling you a little bit.
It was.
Okay.
It was getting in my mouth. I was eating them.
So yeah, I had a great time, is my point.
Nice.
Oh, what did I rate it? That was a question you asked. I'm so sorry.
This is what happens when you try to do things fast.
4.5.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my hat tassels. Oh, good Lord, sweet Jesus. This
You have the physical copy?
Hey, I decided that I wanted to have this on my bookshelf as a testament to the fact that I dabble. No one can say I don't dabble.
Alright.
So this is Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. This is what I've come to learn is called dark romance. And yeah, I get it. Basically, we have this girl who is an ER nurse or ICU, something like that. Trauma nurse, there we go.
Okay.
And she follows this account on TikTok of this guy who like wears a mask and is like shirtless and it's like provocative and it's like her like guilty pleasure kind of vibe, right? You guys, if you're on TikTok, you might have seen accounts like this. And one day she like flirtatiously messages him and like kind of challenges him to like come over kind of idea.
Yep.
And he does. And he is a hacker, and this isn't really like a spoiler, it's something you learn pretty fast. He is the roommate of her ex. So he knows her in real life. She doesn't know that. He knows her in real life. He like goes over, he breaks into her house, sets up cameras, and then like messages her, and like that's how it starts. They end up like building a relationship, and then it's the little subtitle here says the couple who slays together stays together. It says
like outfits or
No.
like with knives?
With murder.
Murder? There's murder?
There's murder. So
What?
stuff goes down, and somebody else tries to attack our main character, Allie.
Okay. Not good.
And at this point, Allie and our main character are like in a relationship, and somebody else has to break in. They like kind of handle it. Accidentally, Josh, like they survive. They're protected, right?
Okay.
And then it's like the couple who slays together stays together. They like have to deal with it. And whatever.
Sure.
It's the book is mostly sex.
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
The fact that that's like what people come here for.
Oh, sure.
And I listened to it.
You listened to it?
I listened to it, and if you were watching me when I was listening to it, you would just see my eyes, like, I'd be like, da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. It is a lot. It's very intimate. And if that's for you, and that's fine. The story definitely feels secondary. At one point, we learned that she has connections to the mafia, and I was like, what?
That's really funny.
Okay.
It's really funny to throw that in there.
It is like looking back on it, it's just like, it's really funny how everything plays out, and it's like you can't take it too seriously.
Yeah,
I think I put my big like literary sense mind onto it, and that's not what this book is even claiming to try to do.
Sure.
So I need to think of it through a different sense. I think it was fun to experience. I don't think there's a sequel. Actually, not even like there's a sequel now. It's gonna be a 5-part series. I don't think I'm gonna continue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Sure.
I just didn't need it, but it was a decent time. I think I gave it like a 3.25, maybe a 3.5. It's fine, but I know there's people out there that like it, and that's solid.
Yep.
Happy
and
for
you all know me now. Everyone in the comments is like, can't wait to see her reaction to this.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna be for me.
Guys, like when I tell you so much of the book is sex, like it felt like hours in my ears. I was like, when is it gonna stop?
Yeah, I'm good.
Like, can we get back to the story?
Really funny.
Okay.
What's the next one you read?
Oh, what a reprieve.
Oh.
Soldier Sailor. This is Soldier Sailor.
I'm really excited to read this.
By Claire Kilroy. This book is beautiful. Beautiful. It's told in the form of like a letter, like a spoken letter from a mother to her son. The mother refers to herself as soldier, and the son as sailor. And soldier comes to the idea of like most like good mothers are willing to like kill for their children. She was like, I would battle for you, like I would be a soldier for you kind of vibe. And she does. And it starts off with like this heartbreaking scene where she like is at the end of her rope. Her husband is a piece of trash. Actually, he could be worse. Let's say that. Because on the spectrum, like, I'm saying this because...
But, like, is the bar on the floor, then?
Correct. Okay. The bar is on the floor, and I know that there are worse fathers/husbands out there.
Sure.
I still think this man, like, is under that bar that's on the floor, but at least he's, like, kind of around. A lot of this was, like, I was like, guys, men, do a better job. Please do a better job, just in general, but especially when you have a family.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there. Please.
Yeah.
If you came to this life, that's your kid, and understand what that means.
I can't dispute anything you're saying.
Please. Please. I implore, like, jokes aside.
Yeah.
Serious person. I'm wearing a mustache.
Yeah, I know. Serious.
Remember when I was like, I don't want our costumes to detract from the serious topics? This is what it's doing. I should, like, rip my mustache off. But genuinely, I implore you, if you, like, kids and family life is in your future, think about the fact that, first of all, your wife, if you have one, or the mother of your kids, is doing significantly more work than you're probably doing, or than you probably know that she does. So when you get home from work, and yes, you might be tired, yes, you like just want to eat and watch football, but understand that like this, first of all, they had to birth the child. You had nothing happen to your body, not a thing. Second, then they had to raise the child. If they're staying at home, they did all that work behind the scenes. You come home and it's like, why is the baby crying? Like, I'm exhausted. That's not the energy we need. Whew!
Oh my god.
Okay. Anyway.
I mean, I'm not disputing this.
Yeah.
I will say there's a new book that was recently released called The Mad Woman that I really want to read. It gives the same energy you're giving right now.
Okay.
To the environment.
Yeah. All that aside, it is a very beautiful story. She at the beginning, she's at the end of her rope. She's kind of like basically at the point where she's like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I have no help. My life, who I was before, I can't even recognize that girl. And then she like kind of goes through this like redemption and comes back, and then it's just like growing up and being the mother of a young boy.
And it's that good Irish writing.
It's got that good gin in it. I think I gave it like 4.5. I underlined this a bunch. It's solid. It is solid.
Did it win Women's Prize for
Fiction? It's shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction in 2024.
Okay.
2024.
Which brings me to my last book, which is the winner of the Women's Prize for Fiction, I think, this year, which is The Safekeep by Yael van Voeren, I think.
Yeah.
Where'd my phone go? Here's the thing about this book. I can't tell you anything about it again, unfortunately. It was a 4.5 for me.
Yeah.
It was an excellently...
We got some good books.
Yes. Excellently written book. It was really quite stunning how the book was able to intertwine the pains of World War II in the Netherlands with interpersonal conflict and romance in untraditional ways.
Okay.
I think that's what I can say about it.
Cool.
I think it's perfect for the person who wants to read a book and be entranced by the difficulties of the decisions that you're making, the love that you're falling into, and the challenges of one's past. Even if you didn't know that your family's decisions impacted someone else.
That first chunk that you said sounded like straight from the back of a book.
And that's just me. So I'll read what it's about so you have an idea from the book. But I want to tell you why I think it's a great book. It is not for everyone for sure. There was a certain point, pacing-wise, where I was like, okay, so is this really the plot? And it is, but it's so much more. And I think that was what was beautiful about it. It's 1961, and the rural Dutch province of... I know we have some Dutch listener viewers, and I'm so sorry.
Over your sill.
Just the way you said it with your mustache.
Over your sill.
Is quiet. Bomb craters have been filled, buildings reconstructed, and the war is well and truly over. Living alone in her late mother's country home, Isabel's life is as it should be, led by routine and discipline. But all is upended when her brother Louis delivers his graceless new girlfriend Eva at Isabel's doorstep as a guest, there to stay for the season. Eva is Isabel's antithesis. Sleeps late, wakes late, walks loudly through the house and touches things she shouldn't. In response, Isabel develops a fury-fueled obsession. And when things start disappearing around the house, a spoon, a knife, a bowl,
Just kitchen stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Isabel's suspicions spiral out of control. In the sweltering peak of summer, Isabel's paranoia gives way to desire, leading to the discovery that unravels all Isabel has ever known.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I think the writing itself was quite beautiful. It's what kept me in the book, even though at a certain point I was like, I don't really love this story, this plot that I'm dealing with.
Okay.
But then I did like the plot, and then I loved the plot at the end.
Okay.
The last chapters, like, revealed everything.
I got you.
And I was like, this is a really clever way to discuss what war does to people.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it was quite clever.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I expected the writing to be good because it was either shortlisted or at least longlisted for the Booker Prize as well.
Yeah, it won awards.
It won awards.
Yeah.
It did do that. The last book is Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola. This book was just fun. It was just fun. It is about people in college. They had a college called Whitewell somewhere in England. And our main character is named Kiki Banjo. She is a student. It's like a liberal arts college. She also hosts a talk show called Honey and Spice, where Honey and Spice or Brown Sugar? Brown Sugar. Honey and Spice is the name of the book.
I was like, yeah, totally. It's the title.
She hosts a talk show called Brown Sugar, where she shares like some good black cultural music and also tells the black women of Whitewell how to avoid toxic situationships and basically what we call the waste men of Whitewell. There's a lot of British slang in this, and that's why I love listening to it, because the black, like, infused with African and Caribbean dialects, but it's also 100% British. That accent is so unique and so good. I love hearing it.
Yeah.
And that's, like, our narrator had that accent, so I was eating that up.
It's like what would have happened if our parents immigrated.
I thought the same. Girl, no, I kid you not. If you look at my story graph, I said there's a version of John on like Earth 3679 that goes to the school and has that accent.
Yeah, 100%.
My parents decided to stay in Jamaica a little bit longer and then immigrated to the UK instead of the US.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is a hot new bombshell arrives on the scene at college. And at first we're like, oh, like he is the new waste man of Whitewell. And it's like, oh, maybe he's a little misunderstood. And then they go into fake dating for both of their mutual academic success. It's the fake dating trope, but it's done in a fun, fresh way. I just think it's funny. It says sexy, messy, and wry, Honey and Spice more than delivers. And that is 100%. Like, it is very funny. Our main character is like sharp tongue. She's cheeky.
Oh, I need
like,
to read this.
Yeah, if you don't love our main character, then maybe we're just not on the same level, and that's fine, but I think you'll love it.
I think I'll love the main character. And Love and Color, something I've been meaning to read for a long time, but I might as well just jump to this one. You say it's so fun. And
it's so fun.
Like, I'm excited to read this over summer, over Christmas break or something. Yeah. When I want a break, like, this will be a fun.
It's nice and light. It is so witty and cheeky, and I eat it up in books, and I did. So I gave it like just a 4 because it's just a romance. It's chill, like it's fine.
Don't do just a romance. Don't do that like that.
Oh, it's a romance. It's because it's a.
He gave it a 4 because that's how he felt about it.
Yeah. And that's everything we've read. Sorry that we had to talk fast, but we are late.
Can I just... Okay, these are the books I'm reading that I would like your input on. Flashlight by Susan Choi.
Cool.
It's shortlisted for the Booker Prize now.
Let's go.
So then I bought Flesh by David Soleil.
I haven't seen these.
Because it's also shortlisted for the Booker Prize and I couldn't find it at my library or on
guns
Libby.
Down.
You're wearing
I'm wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah. So, couldn't find it, so I said, man, if I just buy it. We have a booktube channel, I can justify it.
Write it off.
Out of all the ones, this description was the most intriguing to me.
I love this. And the faces. You didn't see the faces before. She didn't see the faces.
I didn't see that before.
It's like a classic art thing to do.
It's a classic art thing to do, and now I love it.
Yeah. I'm happy I could reveal that to you.
Fruit on colors.
There's spaces in the negative space if you can't see it. Yeah. I'll zoom in. And what I'm reading right now is Punch Me Up to the Gods by Brian Broom. I was kind of bullied in the comments to read this. Not bullied, I was just reminded twice. And this book is so good. Every time I read it, I'm like, punch me up to the gods, more like punch me right in the face, because it hurts so hard. Well, in a good way.
There you go.
In a good way. And that's all we have today, folks. That's how we're going to leave you here. Again, my name is RoDo. Like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.
Goodbye.
See ya.